Hello, welcome to my business podcasts. I am Dr. Audai from Speak English with draudai.com. In this short podcast, I'll try to shed light on how to fight fraud. But first, we need to define what we mean by fraud and how it's dangerous on us, especially the elderly ones. Fraud is a relentless and emerging threat that threatens individuals, businesses, and societies across the world. With the rapid and drastic advancement of technology and increasingly sophisticated methods applied by fraudsters, the need to fight fraud has become quite difficult, especially in recent years, where fraudsters use advanced techniques to steal people's money. The significance of fighting or overcoming fraud highlights its adverse consequence and emphasizes the importance of cooperative efforts to protect integrity in all sectors and for all people. Fraud has tough consequences for individuals, organizations, and economies in general. Financial losses resulting from fraudulent activities can limit businesses, drain personal finances, and damage entire communities. Beyond the economic implications, fraud invades trust and undermines the integrity of institutions, damaging their reputation and limiting social progress. Vulnerable or weak populations, for example, such as the elderly ones, are often the brunt of fraudulent schemes, as scams targeting the elderly, low income individuals, and marginalized communities continue to increase in number. So, what can be done to limit fraud or even to protect yourself from fraudsters? To effectively fight fraud, it's very important to understand its various forms. Fraud has a wide range of activities, including identity theft, insurance fraud, cybercrime, money laundering, and corruption. Fraudsters apply sophisticated and complex techniques, utilizing technology and exploiting vulnerabilities to do their fraudulent schemes. It's important, though, for individuals, businesses, and governments to remain alert and keep pace with the evolving techniques employed by fraudsters. In other words, we must be equipped with knowledge and skills to recognize and prevent fraudulent activities and actions. Financial programs and cybersecurity training can empower individuals to make informed decisions and protect themselves against scams and scammers. Businesses should prioritize employee training on fraud detection and prevention, emphasizing the importance of ethical behavior and culture of honesty. Countries and governments, in collaboration with financial institutions, should integrate fraud awareness into school curricula, cultivating a society that is resilient against fraud practices. In addition to that, fighting fraud requires collaboration among stakeholders from various sectors. The public and private sectors can work back to back and facilitate the sharing of information, expertise, and resources to develop comprehensive anti fraud strategies. Governments play a very important role in enacting legislation and regulatory frameworks that find out fraudulent activities. International cooperation is also very important, as the fraud often goes beyond borders. Interpol, Europol, and other organizations facilitate global collaboration to overcome transactional fraud networks. We might also think of the digital age. For example, technology can be both a tool for fraudsters and a weapon against them. Advanced data analytics and artificial intelligence can help detect patterns and anomalies indicative of fraudulent behavior, enabling quick intervention. Enhanced cybersecurity measures, encryption protocols, and biometric authentication systems provide defense mechanisms against cybercrime. The adoption of blockchain technology can enhance transparency and traceability, minimizing the occurrence of fraudulent transactions. So, the takeaway here: fighting fraud is a shared responsibility that demands collective action. By raising awareness, fostering education, and implementing robust regulations, we can create a hostile environment for fraudsters. Collaboration between individuals, businesses, governments, and international entities is significant to mitigate the impact of fraud and preserving the integrity of our societies. As we navigate an increasingly compact and interconnected world, our commitment to combating fraud will serve as a firewall against exploitation, safeguarding the welfare and prosperity of all. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this short podcast. You can find other podcasts on my Facebook and Instagram page, or you can visit my YouTube channel or platform. Just go to speakenglish with draudai.com. Thanks for listening to this podcast.